So welcome everyone to our class. Welcome to our fitness class this morning here with Shabukdo Links. And we're going to start with a band. If you don't have a band, you can use a strap, like a belt or a tie off a bathrobe or long scarf even from home. So we're going to sit tall just a little bit forward on your chair, widen your feet so you have a good foundation through your feet. So welcome, my name's Cathy, and we'll begin our class. We're going to inhale, reach up, and exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reaching up. And you can always mimic the actions if you don't have a strap or belt or a piece of tubing. Opening the chest, shoulders, just noticing how this feels. Inhale, reaching up, opening, exhale, releasing the shoulders. A couple more times. And then this time, if you can, we're going to add a little change. So inhale, reach up, slide the hands a little wider without pulling the band really, and reach back behind you. So make them nice and wide, reach up and over. So again, really good for the shoulders, opening and reaching up and over. Good, welcome, welcome.
I wasn't quite sure whether it's classes.
Yep. This will be our last class before the holidays.
Okay, when will you start again?
I can let you know at the end of class. Reaching up and over. One more. Taking it forward, good. Let's rest that band on your legs for now, hands resting. And then here, let's inhale, turn to look right, and then center. Inhale, looking left, and center. So just gently moving the head and neck posture. Nice and tall. Without forcing the range of motion, just turning gently. Good. And back center. Let's bring the arms to the sides. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Exhale, let them go. Inhale, shrug, and exhale, release. And then maybe add a little bit of circling. Shoulders up, down, and back. Looking good, that's it. And maybe one at a time. See how that feels. You might start to turn and look in that direction as you lift the elbow, making circles out of the shoulder joint, circles with your arms. Good, one more. And return back center. Good, from here, let's slide back in our chair. And we're going to sit back as far as you can. We're going to stretch the legs away and then bend at the knees. Pressing away, option to have the hands resting on the legs or hands underneath the chair, hanging onto the chair gently. So chest lifted, body tall, looking good, that's it. And then from here, hold the legs out. Let's point your toes and flex the feet. And point and flex. Circling in one direction. Noticing how this feels, circling in the other direction. Good. And then from here, scoot forward just a little bit. We might hook our right foot or left, doesn't matter. We're going to do both. Get a little stretch for the back of the leg. Sit tall, opening the chest, shoulders, and shoulders roughly over the hips, nice and tall through the torso. Breathing into the back of the leg. You might hinge forward a little bit, deepening the stretch. Just breathing and stretching. And then release. Hook the other foot and extend the leg. So the leg is straight. Make any adjustments on your chair for comfort. That's it, looking good. Maybe hinging forward a little. Good, just breathing, noticing. And release, good. So from here, let's take our band, take it in behind. We'll do a couple band exercises to start. Kind of fun this morning. So nice and high up on the shoulder, across the shoulder blades. Elbows are lifted and palms can be facing down. We're going to press forward and just adjust to the tubing so you can keep your wrist neutral. So hand and arm aligned. Little squeeze, sitting tall, feet rooted. Yep, that's looking good, that's it. So a little chest press here. You've got it, that's it. Last two, and last one. Good, and release your band. This time we're going to place the band under the tops of both feet. You can lift your toes, dig your heels in, and then have your band equal, and then cross it. And then have a good grip. So the further you reach down, the more resistance, sitting tall. We're going to pull the elbows in towards the body and lengthen the arms. So a little rowing exercise, so getting into our biceps and our back. A little squeeze across the shoulder blades. Lifting tall, that's it. Looking good, that's it. Let's go two more like this. And one more. And release. Good. This time, ground your feet. So draw your feet underneath the knee joint, nice and tall. And we're going to take our band up, sit tall, and we're going to pull down on one side, push up on the other. So keeping one side steady, a little pull down, getting into the back. And you can bend your elbow a little bit so you can pull down. And the band's just in front of your face, so far enough away that it is far enough away here. A little squeeze. One more time. Looking good, that's it. Press that opposite arm up and pull down, so switching sides. Again, a little pull down. Looking great. Body tall. Last two. And last one. Good, and release. Let's release that band. You can just place it aside. Nice and tall again. And let's hug that right knee in. You might rest the heel on the chair, so you can either grab the shin or underneath, hooking the arm, so either or. And breathing into the ribs and belly here. A couple of deep breaths. Looking good, that's it. And then let's pick up the lower leg, so you can either grab the sneaker or your ankle, and just giving a little bit of rocking motion back and forth.
Bridge Connections, listener to listener. Your stories are always welcome.
Hi, this is Judy from Coconut Creek.
Good. Resting the ankle above the knee joint or below. Sitting tall. So we're getting that nice external hip stretch here. Spine long. That's it. Looking good. Again, just breathing into the hip. And release that leg. Good. So notice how that side feels after a little stretch, a little squeeze. Let's do the other side. So hug that opposite knee in. So belly breathing, fill up the belly. Breathing into the hip. So really good for digestion. This stretch you can do first thing before you even get out of bed. So maybe do a couple stretches in bed before you get up. Check in, notice how your body feels. Set your intention for the day so that you wake up on the good side of the bed or the right side. Let's pick up that leg, rock back and forth. Good. And And then resting the ankle again above or below the knee. Let the knee fall out where it may. Sitting tall. Broaden your collarbones. Relax the hands, fingers. Just breathing into the hip. Noticing how this feels, that's it. And let's release that leg, good. All right, let's pick up our dumbbells. So having some weight, 2 dumbbells, maybe 3 to 5 pounds or 2 to 3 pounds even, or 2 soup cans or 2 water bottles, whatever you have, 2 of the same, something that you can hang on to. Or you can even do these exercises without weight if you're just getting started and you want to move the arms. So let's do a biceps curl. Our palms can face inwards if that's comfortable. That's it, looking good. Body tall. Feeling the biceps. Last 2. And last one, this time keeping the dumbbells at the shoulders, sitting tall, overhead press. And you can do one arm or both, or you might start with both and then go into singles. That's it. So exhaling upon exertion, or exhaling as you press up. Good, last 2. And last 1. Let's hold the dumbbells up, bring them together, nice and tall, and then carefully, dumbbells come behind the head, overhead press. So a tricep overhead press. That's it, looking good, take your time. Sitting tall. Looking good. One more time. And bringing the weights down slowly, arms by your side, and roll the shoulders up, down and back a few times. Good, really good. And let's bend our elbows to a 90 degrees. Again, tall, your core muscles engaged, pressing out to the side, open and close. Looking good. Smile if you're having fun. Looking good, that's it. And last one. Good work, everyone. Let's rest one dumbbell aside. So choose a weight that's comfortably challenging for wood choppers. We're going to widen our feet, so widen your stance. We're going to inhale, come up and over on a diagonal. Exhale, pull down. Opposite knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pulling down. Looking good. So working those oblique muscles through the abdomen, our hip flexors. One more time. Good job, everyone. Pausing in the center. Just notice your breath, so heart rate's elevated a little bit, so that's okay. And we'll do the other side. So let's go over to the other side. Inhale up. Exhale, pulling down. That's it. Pulling in the abdomen. Looking good. Almost there. And last one for 10, I do believe. Good. And release. Let's come up to stand next. So we're going to come up to stand in behind your chair. You can rest one dumbbell on the chair or just set your dumbbells aside for a moment. Standing tall. Feet are hip bone width apart. And here we go. We're going to rise up on the toes and rest the heels down. Rising up on your toes and release. Looking good. That's it. And one more time. Good. And then let's take a calf stretch. So I'm just going to come up way to the side a little bit so I have space to step back. So pressing one heel back for a nice calf stretch, front knee over the ankle. You can hang on to the chair, nice and tall. You've got it. And then step it forward. Let's change sides. Take a lengthy step back, giving each leg its own track. Good. Bending that front knee, pressing the back heel into the floor. Getting a nice calf stretch here. That's it, looking good. And step it forward, just march it out on the spot. And then come in behind your chair again. So in behind your chair, feet hip bone width apart. And I think I have space here. We're gonna lift the opposite arm and leg, come back to the chair. Opposite arm and leg. So take your time to transition. That's it, body stays tall. So our bird dog, getting into the hip, getting into the spine. Looking good. Last one each way. And then coming into a back stretch, I'm just going to turn my chair to the side so you can see. So walking back, lift the hips, bend your knees as much as you need to. A nice long spine. And slowly bring it up, nice and tall, good. Releasing the arms, sink into your feet. Feel strong and grounded, nice tall posture. And then reach up to the sky. Interlace the hands, make a little steeple with your pointer fingers. We'll take a side bend or two. So I'm going to turn back this way. We're going to inhale, exhale, side bend. Inhale up, exhale, side bend. Try that again, working with your breath. And again. And back center, float the arms down. And we'll just start to march it out. So we can march it out. Option is to hang onto the chair with one hand or both, or no hands. So always know that your chair is handy if you need it. Good. Lifting the knees. Maybe march a little wider, see how that feels. And if it's not comfortable, march a little narrower. Good. And march it back narrow. Looking good. Let's change this march to a knee up. So we'll do knee up. Again, know that your chair's right here if you want to hang on with one hand or both. Or if you're comfortable not hanging on, looking good. Let's change this knee up to a heel press. So you might get the feet first, little heel press, and then you might add a little front raise with your arms. Looking good, everyone. And then let's change this heel press to a step touch. So steps touch side to side. Get nice and low. And you can add some arms. You can raise them out to the side or anything at all, whatever feels good. Great work, everyone. And then let's change the feet once again to a kickback. So a little hamstring curl. And you might add some arms. Good, looking good. And just march it out or dance it out. So they've got a little bit of a lively beat here if you want to dance it out for a moment. Or march it out. So really good to move your body. You can do this anytime your favorite song comes on the radio. Or maybe you're playing your favorite music and get up and dance around your living room or kitchen table. Anytime the mood just sparks you to do something, to get up and move your body if you've been sitting for a while. If you have one of those smart watches, maybe you're counting your steps. Try to get little intervals of activity throughout your day. You'll feel better. It'll give you some energy if your energy's dropping a bit. Really just makes us feel good to move our body. And I was listening to a yogi. She teaches yoga. I saw her on Instagram, and she's like, why do we move? So ask yourself, why do we move? What makes you move? Is it nature? You like to get out in nature? Do you walk a dog? Do you walk with friends? Do you just feel better? Just walk. Whatever makes you, whatever reasons that you have. So even when you don't feel like it, remind yourself all the reasons that you do move your body.
If you don't feel like it, you get a dog and you have to go.
Yes, yeah. Looking good. All right, let's come back to our chair. Come to the right side of your chair. Hand on the chair, hand on the hip. And again, we're going to shift our balance to that inside leg. And then the outside leg is going to press away. So we're working both sides of the body here. Inside leg, that standing leg, getting strength in those external hip muscles on this outside leg. Oh, there we go. We're back in body tall. You've got it.
Don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. Very weird.
Good. And then pause. Let's take a stretch. Outside arm up and over. Nice side bend. So we've just done that exercise on both sides, the lateral leg lift. In case you missed it, I know we're recording, so there might be a little glitch in what we've recorded. And back center. Good. From here, let's come to our chair again. Grab your dumbbells en route. And we're going to incorporate our squat exercise with some dumbbells. Holding the dumbbells at your side, feet about shoulder-ish distance apart. Draw your heels back, nice and tall. So we're going to hinge forward, rise, squeeze your legs and glutes, and then back. Good. And rise, little squeeze. I know everybody's favorite exercise. Sit to stand. Take your time, that's it. Looking good. You've got this. One more time. And stay standing, dumbbells out in front, upright row. So leading with the elbows, little bend in the knees. Looking good, that's it. Building strength. Let's go 2 more. And last one. Good. And then sinking back, we're going to hinge at the hips. So hinge right here at the hip crease. Dumbbells out in front, palms turning inwards. A rear fly. Little squeeze between the shoulder blades. That's it. Looking good. Last one. Good work, everyone. Nice and tall. Let's come to that right side of your chair again. You can rest one dumbbell on the chair seat and have a dumbbell in your outside hand. And hand. So again, we're going to do a knee up lunge back on that outside leg. Here we go. Knee up, reverse lunge and down. Give each leg its own track. Knee up, reverse lunge and down. Your second favorite exercise, right? 5.
Don't fall.
Looking great. Take your time. One more time on this next one. We're going to hold the knee up, finding balance, building standing leg strength, building hip flexor strength on that outside hip and leg. And maybe just lightly hanging onto the chair. Maybe the hand hovers. Good job, everyone. And release that leg. Nice and tall, ground both feet. Hand can be on the chair, the hip, or the back pocket. Outside arm presses away. And again, slow and controlled, about shoulder height for the dumbbell. Looking good, that's it. Two more times. One more time. And release. Let's release that dumbbell to the chair seat. We'll do one more exercise on this side, hand on the hip and the chair. So outside knee comes up, external rotation, close, and back to the floor. Let's do it again. Up, open, close, and to the floor. That's it. Take your time. Good. Body tall. Looking good. That's it. Almost there, feeling the work today. Whew. And one more. This is 10. Good work, everyone. Good. Walk it out. Let's walk it over to the other side. And we're going to pick up our dumbbell for that outside hand. And we're going to do that knee up lunge back again. So again, body stays tall, outside knee comes up, step down and back. Knee up, lunge down and back. Looking good. Just regulating the breath. And this side might feel completely different, so modify for comfort, for challenge. Good. On this next one, we're going to hold the knee up. So as you're ready, hold the knee up, broaden the collarbones. Inside hand might hover. Pick that focal point to gaze at. Good. Finding balance, strength. Good. And release that leg, grounding both feet, sink into both feet. Here we go, lateral raise, raising the dumbbell out to the side. Looking good, engaging the core, so pulling in the belly. With each exhale, you've got it, looking great. 2 more. And last one. Good, and resting that dumbbell aside. We're going to hang on to the chair, the hip. Shift your balance once again to the inside leg. And here we go. Outside knee comes up. External rotation, close, and back to the floor. So up, open, close, and to the floor. Looking great. 3. That's it. Strong center. Let's do a few more. Last two. Great effort, everyone. Last one. Good job. All right, let's take a water break. So take a moment to hydrate. Really important to stay hydrated. So again, sip of water if you like. And then we can grab our dumbbell again. We're going to do some standing wood choppers. So you can be on either side of your chair. So option one is to hang on to the chair, dumbbell crosses, and we're going to pull down like so. So that's one option. Or hold on to the dumbbell both hands and pull down. So jump in when you're ready. Looking good. And one more time. Good. So pause, and if you're using the chair, come to the other side. Take a breath or two as you need it. And then when you're set, so again, one hand maybe, hanging onto the chair, or not hanging onto the chair. Looking good. Nice wide stance, so good foundation through your feet. Looking good. And one more time. Good work, everyone. Really good. Let's grab both dumbbells. Come back to your chair seat. We'll have a seat a little bit forward on our chair once again. So heart rate's a little bit elevated, so take a few breaths, a few moments. Anytime you can pause or rest. Join in when you're ready. So as you're ready, we're going to do a biceps curl and an overhead press. So putting those two exercises together we did earlier. Bicep curl, overhead press. Looking good. You've got this. Maybe a couple more, you decide. That was 8. And one more time. Great work, everyone. Whew. Bring those dumbbells to the thighs. Again, draw your heels back a bit. We're gonna hinge forward, so long spine, core engaged. And then take your dumbbells so the palms are facing your shins, and then doing that row. So imagine you're pulling a straight bar up towards your chest and shoulders. Elbows stay wide. Press in through the heels, drawing the belly in. Looking good. Good, last one. Good work, everyone. Whew. Those are fun. All right, let's let our dumbbells just hang by the sides. Taking a breath. Exhale, lift the right foot. Inhale, lower, and then switch sides. Exhale, drawing the belly in, lifting the foot. Inhale, release. Exhale, cinching in your waistline. Lifting the torso. Good. So we're pulling in those corset-like muscles, the belt muscles. Sitting tall. And one more each way. Good work, everyone. Good work. Come to the right side of your chair. Hand on the hip, hand on the chair. Let's take that knee up. So challenge yourself. Couple options. We can let our hands reach out to the side. You can lightly hang on to the chair. Finding balance, finding strength. Great exercise to practice. Anytime you come to a tabletop or a chair, or maybe your countertop at home. Good, release that leg, walk it out to the other side. And let's do the other side. Shift your balance to the inside leg, outside knee comes up. Keeping the chest lifted, the core engaged, so those core muscles that wrap around you. Reaching the arms out. And again, that inside hand might hover near the chair, knowing that the chair is right there if you need it. Looking good. And releasing it down, good. From here, take opportunity to hydrate again, and we're going to put on our marching shoes again, and I'll just leave this song here. Well, it's a little slower, but we can step it out. You might add some arms, overhead pressing, or pressing in front. Or you might mix it up. Just moving the body. And then maybe we take this to a kick back. So option to hang onto the chair, the hips, or maybe you add some arms, pulling it in, doing a little row with the arms. Little squeeze the shoulder blades. Looking good. And then maybe bring the hands back to the hips and take the knee up. So transition to knees up. Again, chair's right here if you need it. And maybe the arms press up or out in front. Or maybe they just stay on the hips. Good. So anything at all, you can mix it up. You can even take them down. And maybe you just march it out. Anything at all. So marching it out, moving the body. Looking good. And we'll slow it down. Let's find our dumbbells once again. I'm going to double up my dumbbells and I'm going to use my chair as a bench. So come to one side. You're going to place your free hand on the chair seat. Nice flat back, abs engaged. We're going to do a row, a one-arm row. Back and biceps working here and your core muscles. That's it. Take your time. Looking good. Two more. And last one. Great work, everyone. Let's come up. Take one dumbbell out of the equation. We'll stay on this side, and we're going to come back to that same position. And so the elbow comes up high. We're going to do a tricep kickback. So pressing back and then forward. Pressing away and back. Good. Steadying the elbow. You've got it, looking good. Maybe two more. That's it. And coming up slowly. Let's come to the other side of your chair. Taking a few breaths en route, and you might double up your weights again for that one-arm row. Find that nice flat back position, staggering the feet. So here we go, rowing. Leading with the elbow. That's it. Looking good. Abs drawing in for support. Last two. And last one. Good. Coming up slowly. Let's get rid of one dumbbell. And we're going to come back to that flat back position again. So again, elbow up and tucked in, pressing away, pivoting at the elbow. So tricep kickback. Lots of breath. You've got it. Looking good. Last two. And last one. Great work, everyone. And let's come back to our chair seat. You can have a seat on our chair. So this next one we're going to do is wrist curls. So with your weights, we're going to hinge forward, support the forearm, palms facing up on the thighs, and let the dumbbells roll out through the hand. And then give a little lift, a little curl. Take your time, especially if you're using slightly heavier weight. Looking good. Lots of breath. Abs drawing in gently. Good. One more time. Good. Come up nice and slow. Little posture break. Flipping the palms face down this time. And then we're going to do wrist curls, but palms down, support the forearm on the thigh, bending the elbow, bending the wrist, lift and lower. So a little lift and release. Take your time. Looking good. Spine stays long. And one more time. Good work, everyone. Whew. Those are fun. How we doing? Let's continue. We'll stay seated on our chair. And again, let's bring that 90 degree like this at the elbow, pressing out to the side. And again, out to the side. So you can sit or stand for this one. Two more. Last one. Good. Bring the dumbbells to hover over the shoulders. Press that right arm up. Bring it back and left side, right and left. So just alternating shoulder presses. Building upper body strength and your core strength as well. By keeping the core engaged, good posture. Looking good, that's it. And slowly release, arms go long. This time alternating bicep curls. And you might add a little turn or twist as you curl, doing one at a time. Body tall, from those sitting bones up through the crown of your head. Looking good, that's it. Last one each way. Good work, everyone. From here, let's come up to stand. So set your dumbbells off to the side. And let's face our chair seat. So I'm going to turn mine for a side view so you can face your chair seat. And And we're going to come into bird dog variation. So we're going to place our hands on the chair, hands under shoulders, hip, knee, ankle aligned, nice long spine. Sink back into the heels and then lift one arm parallel and then bring it back to the chair. Lift the other arm parallel. Now make your spine as long as you can so you're gazing a little bit forward, keeping that natural curve in your low back. That's it. And again, weighted in the heels, long spine. Let's do one more each way. That's it. And then pause, have a good grip and stability through the shoulders and the hands. Let's lift one leg back behind you, return to the floor, lift the other side, and release. So a couple of leg lifts, lifting strongly out of the hip. Take your time, feeling that upper body strength and your core strength. Good effort, everyone. So you might find this variation of bird dog variations a little more challenging. And last one. Good. Bring one hand to the thigh, the other come all the way up nice and tall. Just a little posture break before we put all that together. Take a few deep breaths. Good. From here, let's hinge again, coming into that tabletop position using your chair. Sink into the feet. And this time, try lifting opposite arm and leg and return. Other side, lift and release. So again, take your time, alternating, try a few of these. Always an option to do the standing versions in behind your chair if you prefer, if that just feels better for your body. So always variations, always options. Good, one more each way. Finding balance and strength, good. If you're comfortable in this position still, reach into a downward dog stretch. So lifting the hips, reaching the hands away from your hips, long spine, and bend your knees as much as you need to. Just breathing. And then coming up slowly, halfway, walk your hands to the thighs for support. Hinge or roll up the rest of the way. Pausing here as we bring our head above our heart. As we regulate, realign the spine. Good work, everyone. All right. So if you're comfortable in that position, we're going to try a few more. You can also do this one from the back part of your chair. But we're going to hinge at the hips, come to your chair, take a step back and another step back, and coming into a plank. So we're drawing the belly up and in, holding that plank, just breathing and holding, drawing it in, lifting, core strength, so this prone plank, and then take a step forward, another step forward. Hand on the legs, hinge or come up again, opening the front body. Good work, everyone. Just breathing, just noticing. Good. Let's come back down to that same position. We'll do one more exercise here. So step it out to your plank, and then from plank, we're going to draw the knee in, step it back. Other side, knee in, step it back, knee in, and back. Good. So this nice mountain climber, getting the heart rate up, challenging your core strength, challenging your aerobic fitness, breathing, noticing. Good. Last two. Last one each way. Good effort, everyone. And take a step forward, ground the feet, hands on the thighs, hinge or roll up. Tall posture, deep breaths. Good. And let's take opportunity to grab some water. I'm just going to reconnect my music. So we'll take a water break here. And just breathing, just noticing. All right, some stretching. Let's do some stretching. Sorry about that, we lost our music here. All right, so nice and tall. Let's hug that right knee in. Give it a kiss. Or blow it a kiss. We might circle the foot. And we might circle the other way. So kind thoughts to your body. Maybe a little rock back and forth, or you can hang on this way. Or even grab the pant leg. And resting into that figure 4 stretch, let the knee fall out where it may. Nice and tall. Looking good. And then from here, nice and tall, then twist in the direction of your foot. So the same direction, turning your shoulders towards that foot. Coming into an easy twist if that feels okay. Good, back center. And release that leg. Good work, everyone. Let's hug that other knee in. Give it a kiss. Maybe circling the foot. And circle the other way. And then cradling the lower leg. We can grab the foot, the ankle, whatever feels good. Resting the ankle above or below the knee. Stretching those external hip muscles. Good, just breathing. And then add a twist. So come back nice and tall first, and then add a little rotation. You might turn again towards your feet, looking over the shoulder. And breathing into the ribs and belly. Nice gentle turn. And then releasing back center. Release that foot to the floor, nice and tall. Good. From here, let's stretch our hip flexors. So we're going to turn towards your right. Bring that front hip a little forward. Slide the toes back. Grounding the front foot, the back foot. And you might hang on to the chair with your back hand. Front hand can reach up and out of this hip flexor. And then maybe add a side bend. Yes. Good work, everyone. Looks good. And back center. Help that leg forward. Turn to face center. Keep on turning. We'll go right to the other side. So scooting forward a bit. Free up that front hip and buttock a little bit. Hang on to the chair or the leg with the back hand. Front hand reaches up. And you might add a side bend, or you might just stay very linear. So reaching up and out of this hip flexor. Breathing into the hip. Pressing through the feet for support. And center, releasing the arm. Bring that knee back in, turn to face center. And from here, reach your arms forward and across. Find those shoulder blades. Give yourself a big hug, kiss. Great work, everyone. Give yourself a big round of applause for coming today so close to the holidays. I hope you have a great holiday, and we'll see you again soon.